Today is hopefully, fingers crossed, my last video on this kind of storage area, organised, sort out, renovation. So far this main bit is pretty much done. Shelves are up and have things on them. They just need labelled. It's pretty much tidy in here, but the bit I need to focus on today is this. Where are we? There we go. Sorry. This area here, there, outside my stable.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
This always becomes a bit of a dumping ground, and especially at the moment with me organising and sorting through everything, stuff's just kind of got dumped up on top, at the sides, and it needs a good organisation, and I have ideas, or AI came up with ideas for me for it, which I will share shortly. But just to show you Pedro's stable he was in last night, it is back to a functioning stable again. At the back is a box of things that are for sale, and that's just his stable rug over the wall there. But yeah, it is looking so much better, but we need to tackle this just now. So I've brought up my little chat thread on ChatGPT, and I've just scrolled down to the section that's about this bit here. So to be honest with you, most of what it's suggesting is what I do anyway. So like the nose bags, stable tidy, this one here, it's slightly different. They're saying becomes things that you use every day, including grooming kit items. I've always done it as things that I use seasonally, like sprays and stuff. So I am actually going to do it the way that this is suggested and see how that works for me. So yeah, it's like stuff that I use every day. Then this box becomes like bulk storage for things. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need it. Obviously, it's got stuff that's for sale in it at the moment, but we'll see what that ends up being. Yeah, and then it was just kind of like, it suggested like seasonal rugs in there, but actually I fitted them all into the big box on the shelves. Yeah. So the main bit really that suggestions were for this, but I'm going to start by tidying it all, organising it all, sorting through it all in the way that I've done with everything else. I thought we could go through this bucket together. I haven't really gone through anything with you yet, so I thought we'd go through it together. So I've got 2 sponges. We will keep them. They're decent. This I used last year when I had like an old bin that I was using to keep hay in. And I used it to kind of tie it onto the fence, but I don't use it for that anymore. It's actually still perfectly fine. A usable spare lead rope. So I think we will hang on to that. And then these clips that I bought, I'll just put them in my toolkit because they may come in handy for something at some point. That can go in the bin because he's been wormed. What's that? WD-40. Need to keep hold of that. Right, these are rug straps that I absolutely hate. They are elastic ones. I cannot stand elastic leg straps. So these are potentially bin. Like the thought of like selling all these tiny little things just seems so stupid. But anyway, I don't know. We'll put it there. It's either getting bins or it's getting sold or given away. This actually doesn't work. I tried it on someone's bale and yeah, it's not sharp. So bye-bye for that one. These I'll need to go home for the wash. So these are little rags that I use to dry his legs off in the winter if I've washed them for his mud fever. So these all need to go home. Sorry, mother. Go. Empty. I have cleaned my nose bags stable tidy, so I'm now going to stock it up as AI suggested. So this should all be things that I'm using like daily, all the time. So it's suggesting for the top ones, it's suggesting things like hoof picks, gloves, treats, which I don't tend to leave out. So I've got some gloves, so we're going to pop those in there, I think. Also need to get some more of this Leovet silver balm. It was amazing. Silver salve. It was amazing on his mud fever when I ran out of Flamazine. So yeah, that can go down there in the rubbish now. How many hoof picks? Oh, do you know what? Do you know what I could do? I could see if I could get a little box and take stuff down to the field. Then I could have a few bits at the field, like a hoof pick at the field, so I don't need to take stuff down with me all the time. Right, let's give this a sweep. I am so nearly finished. I'm so pleased. It's looking amazing, so streamlined. Everything just looks great. So I just need to go and get a few bits and pieces. I've got my shopping list on my phone, my notes on my phone. So I need to go and get a few bits and pieces. I need to do labels for the boxes. And that's about it. I have a couple of bits that I need to take home and get washed and put away, but I know where they're going. A huge pile of things for sale. Some of the stuff's already sold. This is my big pile of stuff that is for sale, apart from this little bag here. That's stuff to take home and wash, but all of this is things that are for sale. The rugs that are sitting out, apart from that purple one, have been sold. Just waiting on people coming to pick them up, pay their pennies and pick them up, and then the rest of it, hopefully, we'll get to the car booter. I think it's in May. I'm really pleased with what I've done, with how much I've managed to do, and yeah, I'm just really pleased with it all. It's looking really good. The space is looking much bigger, actually. I think because the shelves are, well, they're not black, and the plastic ones were quite chunky. These are not as chunky as the black plastic ones were, so it's looking much more airy. But yeah, I'm really pleased, and I cannot wait to show you the finished thing, but it's not time yet. Not time yet. You will see it once it's all labelled up and, yeah, completely finished. So I'm going to go do my shopping, and then hopefully the next time you see me will be for the big reveal. It has been about a month, maybe more than a month. We are now sort of 10th of May. We are today, 10th of May. And yeah, so I've been living with my new and improved storage area for several weeks now, and I am really liking it. I'm managing to keep it tidy. I've just given it a quick little tidy up before I show it to you just now. Just a couple of little bits and pieces that needed to go away, but yeah, it is looking good, and it is working really, really well. This is my stable tidy that I did with all the things that I use on a regular basis. I've added this one into the brushes that I use as a shedding blade because he's clipped, but he's got a saddle patch and it is molting quite a lot. My head collar up here is amazing. I love that I've done this. I've got this little hook that I've had for years, and I just screwed it in up there, and that is fantastic for putting my head collar on. Loving that. This is all as it was. A lot of things is as it was. And this is managing to stay clear, which is fantastic. These are some bits and pieces that I haven't quite decided what to do with yet. I was going to see if anybody wanted them, but I just haven't gotten round to it. Then we have the main affair. The main affair. My beautiful storage area. You ready? Ta-da! Isn't it lovely? It just looks so good. This is my little sort of first area. So I hang my coat up here when I arrive. And then I've got his head collars, fly mask. It's been so good having this here because I always forget it, but actually I can just grab it as I'm on the way to the field. But yeah, that's got his head collars. There's actually a spare pair of leathers there. They really need to go somewhere else, but you know, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but yeah. So little initial area of head collars and my coat, things that I just need to grab on the go. My little boxes are all labelled up and they kind of didn't really change much. I just got rid of quite a lot of stuff. Then we have my shelves that I use all the time. So I've got spare saddle pads up there. Then spare kind of grooming kit, spare sprays, bottles of things that I use all the time. So I have like smaller ones that I decant these into. So I'm keeping the big ones up there. A little hot clothing bucket. Then grooming kit, like everyday grooming kit, high-vis saddle pads, and my boots and stuff go in the bottom rack. And then we have the feed area with supplements. Actually not using this, so I might get rid of it. Feed bin, feed bucket. These rugs have a story to them. I will share later. Then over here we have like things that I'm storing, so things that I don't use that often. So I've got my first aid kit, organised box. I think we all have that. This bucket up here I use quite frequently for hot clothing. His summer rugs, that's a toolkit. Travel gear with travel boots, winter rugs, and then down the bottom, fencing stuff. This has got Speedy Beat in it, which I was using as a hay replacer because hay shortage. My show jacket, not sure if it fits, haven't tried it on in a long time. Mucking out tools. Yeah, that is my new and improved storage space. So yeah, this is it. My complete new storage area. And yeah, it took a week to do. But as I said, I've been living with it for about, let me go backwards so I'm in the light. I've been living with it for about 4 weeks now, 5 weeks now, and I really, really like it. It's working so well for me. Yeah, really, really pleased that I did it. Pleased that I got AI's help. Yeah, what I will do is I will put in the description the prompt I used for AI, and I think I'm going to put like a sort of basic steps that it sort of suggested for me to do within this space. I did share a photo of my space prior to doing it with AI. So I'll do that as well, actually. I'll put that up at the end of this. I'll put up, in fact, I'll do it now. I'll put it up now. A little photo I shared with AI and photo that AI suggested, like AI's suggested photo. So if you're interested in doing similar with a space that you have at your yard, then check out the description. I'll have all the details of what I said to AI and its basic prompts, basic steps that it gave me. Yeah, so thank you. These videos have been a nightmare to make. And yeah, I cannot deny I'm going to be very glad when this one is uploaded and I can actually start moving on to making some new content. But thank you for joining me for this, and I'll see you next week. Bye.